It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we're about to make you feel good, especially after you listen to this superstar. We're talking about Anna Wolf, who is a London-based singer, songwriter, and someone who's making waves in the music scene. Now, with a hauntingly beautiful sound, it blends romances and darkness. What beautiful polarities. And her music resonates long after the last note fades. Now, before we even get into this conversation, let's take a sneak peek at her magic talent. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Anna Wolf in the building. Pew, 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 pew. And I love the sound.
You're so sweet.
How would you describe this? It's got like a folk, it's got this like hipness to it. It's got a deep connection. There's something resonating with me as a nature boy as well. How would you describe the sound?
Oh, thanks, love. You're so wildly wonderful.
I'm
Can I just start off by saying that?
Thank you.
The sound is exactly that. You know, I think as an artist, I've always wanted to create a space for the listener to be able to hold space for them. If that is through lyrics, if that is sonically from an instrumentational aspect. So I think your sum up is perfect.
It's through the experience.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And you experience something that I think all of us are getting to experience now for the first time. A new single, a new song, Dear Daddy. Talk to me about the inspiration behind this and why you felt like this was the time to give this to the world.
You know, I was lucky enough to be invited to go and record at Cash Cabin Studios, which is in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and that is Johnny Cash's old studio.
Whoa.
So, I mean, I'm a massive Johnny Cash fan, so when the opportunity came about, I just felt so intuitively led to obviously do it, and the song was born from this beautiful but broken place at the same time, and I got the another great opportunity to work with a fellow friend and an artist who I just deeply admire and respect, Hunter Kennedy, which we know from many of his different projects, Publicicar and so forth.
Is he not involved in Spoegwolf as well, maybe?
No, not Spoegwolf. He's involved in Jebels Fantastisch. Jebels Fantastisch,
and he writes amazing stuff too.
He does. I do consider him probably one of the best writers that this country has ever seen. So Hunter and I got together and then wrote Dear Daddy. Yeah.
And it doesn't stop there because we're touring. We're giving this to the people. And you got an official Dear Daddy tour in South Africa, right?
I am, yeah.
How awesome is this in terms of like for you to be able to express this music back in South Africa? And also, when is it starting?
Yeah, so it kicked off in Pretoria last weekend.
Back home, right?
It was. I was born in Pretoria. Very cool to be back there. The nostalgia is real. It was a sold-out show, so what a great way. Yeah,
nice.
What a great way to start the Dear Daddy tour. And from there, we went to Johannesburg, another sold-out show. It was a beautiful theatre called the Foxwood Theatre. And then this Friday, we're actually at Café Rue in Noordhoek.
Amazing.
And then Saturday at Die Boer in Durbanville. So far, it's been absolutely amazing.
I can see Noordhoek just eating all of this up. You will resonate. They're going to love your sound. And I think this is incredible. But it also doesn't even stop there because you also have something called the We Are Sound workshop taking place in Cape Town. So you're giving us everything. We are grateful for this. But talk to me more about what's happening with the workshop.
Oh, thanks, love. I love that you use the word giving. I think that's definitely the season of life I'm in right now, is just giving and serving the community. And We Are Sound was really built from that perspective and that intention. And it's called We Are Sound. It's an holistic workshop. There are still a few tickets left, actually, for that. It takes place in Gordons Bay. And it's a space where people come and they get to do breath work, guided meditation. The music and the sound that's created in the workshop is all produced by myself. So that in itself is a very unique unique experience for the attendees. And I team up with a psychic medium, actually. She's a dear friend of mine. I call her my go-to guru. And she's come on board with this beautiful gift of being able to channel messages collectively for the group that will be there, to know intuitively what they need. So it's the only way I can describe it. It's raw, it's visceral, and it's for anyone who feels, you know what, I know I'm capable of so much more. Why am I holding myself back? What are my blockages?
Sure.
And we go and we delve into the unknown.
And I think you've been delving in so many ways. Listen, I feel like we could sit down here and chat forever, but it seems like you literally are in your season of giving, from new music, from a tour, from a workshop. You've even recently launched a podcast too as well. So I want to say thank you for giving us the energy that I think feeds us, that stimulates us. And it's not just in that form of music, but we're all going to be getting that as well. So I'm going to leave you to it so that you can prepare to serve an entire nation on live TV. I want to thank you for giving some more insights into just how your magic has just revolved and evolved over the years, and I think it's just going to get better and better. So grateful that you're here in South Africa, and grateful that we get a live taste of this magic of Mzansi. So stand by for that. But before we do, official duties with G-Man starts right now.